The infant mortality rate in the United States was higher than most European countries. First-generation Latina women living in the United States have birth outcomes similar to white women despite having lower socioeconomic status. But as they live longer in the U.S., their birth outcomes worsen. We ask the question, does American culture cause infant death? Acculturation, or assimilation to American culture, is a possible determinant for the increase in infant mortality among Latinas. Over 5 million Latino Americans living in the United States do not self-identify as Latino, and this is primarily due to the individual belief that his or her Latino ancestry dates too far back. Second and later generations of Latina mothers are more likely to adopt the social and cultural norms of the United States in replacement of the culture of their ethnic origin. American behaviors such as poor diet, smoking, and alcohol consumption have a negative effect on Latino infant mortality rates when adopted by Latina mothers. As second and third generation Latina women transition to an American diet, which contains more processed food and saturated fat, their poor diet could cause infant mortality rates to increase. U.S.-born Latinas are also more likely than foreign-born Latinas residing in the U.S. to consume alcoholic beverages and smoke during pregnancy. In addition to assimilating to negative behaviors associated with American culture, second and third generation pregnant Latina women also become more aware of discrimination in the U.S. Anti-immigrant policies and ICE raids have been associated with poor birth outcomes. Lastly, as second and third generation move to neighborhoods with smaller Latina populations, their social support decreases. In fact, white and black women who live in neighborhoods with a high Latina population actually have better birth outcomes. So, what is wrong with non-Latina neighborhoods that they create these worse birth outcomes? All the information leads us to the conclusion that assimilation to American culture creates higher infant mortality. Now, what will we do about it?